Hi again, Kevin here, Tabletop Upgrades, and it's 9:30 on Friday night and I'm running the laser cutter not because I've made some kind of efficiency mess up, but because we're due a rare heat wave in the UK. Apparently we're going to be hitting temperatures up to 40 degrees in some places, so I don't want to be running the laser cutter in that heat because the children will just be working so hard. So this has given me a time to experiment with the changeover time. So that's what the work I'm going to be doing now is, and hopefully it's going to yield benefits. It's going to pay me back over the next few months. So I've lost the footage, unfortunately, of the change I've made to the changeover time, but I've actually improved that to the point where the bottleneck or the constraint has moved back to the packing. So these are some changes that I've made with, and if you look at the screen you'll notice that things are happening even though I'm not touching the keyboard and mouse. There's about 30 key presses being automatically sent and different boxes being populated, like with standard weights and shipping regimes and things of that nature, and that's happening via auto hotkey. I've written this script, and what that allows me to do is parallel process. I'm writing the note, preparing the envelope, and that's actually saved a huge amount of time. Still not quite enough. I'm going to try and speed it up further because the bottleneck still is at this process, but only to the tune of a couple of seconds, really, maybe 10 seconds. So it's interesting that as you chase the bottlenecks out, it's kind of flip-flops between one process and the other, but the end result is the whole process is getting quicker, and by focusing on the constraint you're actually improving throughput rather than throwing improvement resources at a non-bottleneck resource. So really good reading the goal. This is a really simple improvement. When I glue these stands into the front of my altar products that I make, they have to go in a particular order. I've got a left, a centre and a right. The two left and right are the same, but just depending how the laser's cut, there can be even a 1/10 of a millimetre can make a difference in the fit, and some fit better than others. So I hand fit it first, and then I put it in this jig to put the activator, and then I glue it. What I used to do was hand fit that, test that they were okay, forget which order they were in. When I get stuck, I'd daub the product with the glue and I'd end up scrapping a product. So I've been doing this for a couple of days now and I've had no scraps. It works perfectly every time, and it's just a case of putting left, centre and right on my gluing jig. Easy. This is a little jig that I shared on the 2-Second Lean app. It's for making my arrow location marker products. I've sold about 10,000 individual these arrows now, and I'm getting quicker and quicker all the time. This is the next stage. Basically everything's in the perfect place. The little glue scraper's got its own 3D printed holder. I've made a laser cut area for holding these little jig sheets, and they slide out. What used to happen is they'd move around, and it's quite a delicate process. So everything's in perfectly exact right place. The laminate arrows are ready to go. And Andrew on the Lean chat said what I need to do is put a little bit of a textured surface, maybe a grid or a ridge in the bottom, so they're easy to pick up. I haven't got around to do that, but I will. My glue is magnetised so that it fits there. It can never be knocked over, which has in the past been a problem. And this bottle, it sounds silly, but there's a perfect place to squeeze it to get good control. The plastic's harder in different places, and over time there's a soft bit developed. I've actually been using this for nearly 2 years and it shows no sign of giving up. Anyway, this dot is the perfect place to press the bottle. So I put the glue on, apply it. I don't worry about that getting stuck to anything. Put the arrows on, put it in my press. Works perfectly every time, no time wasted. Big improvement. And these improvements feel a bit self-indulgent after reading the goal. Non-bottleneck certainly, but quality of life and fix what bugs you. So in here I've got paper refills on 2 layers, and I've got a scan to reorder Amazon QR code for when they run out. So that fits there. And I finally dropped for some shadow foam. Did this the other week but forgot to show it in the video. So all the tools, I've thinned all the stuff out, and it turns out I only need these tools for the maintenance of the laser cutter and a few odd jobs around the workshop. So there I have everything that I need with little finger holes cut out, and I got that from shadowfoam.co.uk. So more improvements. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.